Hey everybody, wanted to just hop on here real quick, and if you have seen my recent post about the sun exposure that I got when I was canoeing a few days ago, this is a little added information about the story. So today we're going to fall into the outdoors, okay? Since fall is here, we are falling into the outdoors. So we went canoeing a few days ago in the afternoon. We waited to the afternoon so it would be nice and warm, and it was just beautiful going down the river in the canoe. And I don't know, we were there for probably about started out at about a good 4 hours, actually on the river. And I hadn't done this for a long time, and I realized just doing a 1 day into the outdoors type of thing is like camping. And I'm not a big camper by any means, but I still love being outdoors. And so it was just one of those things where you always make sure you take along the things you need to combat the elements, right? And so apparently I failed when it came to the sun. I mean, I did have my sunscreen, and I had put it on my face and on my hands and the top of my neck here, but apparently I forgot this area right here. But as soon as I got home, which was not until like 9 o'clock, 9:30, that I was able to put on this product, and I only had to spray it one time, and like 12 hours later, as you saw, it was gone. It was now a beautiful tan. But what else did I need to be having this 1 day camping, so to speak, experience? Well, the first thing, because we're traveling, it's like, I don't know, almost a 2-hour drive, I guess, hour and a half, hour and 40-minute drive there. And so the first thing you have to do is go to the bathroom. And of course, what are your resources but those porta potties, right? And this is like the best place for renting canoes. I'll tell you, they are the cleanest place. I mean, if they have the best porta potties, it's going to be here. But let's face it, a porta potty is still a porta potty, and many people sit on them. And they still, let's say it as is, it is still a porta potty. So I don't go anywhere without my thieves wipes. I wipe down, I have it in my hand to open the door. I have it in my hand to wipe off the lock to close the door and lock it. I wipe down the seat. I have it in my hand to open the door and get out. Okay? And I have toilet paper there, so I'm good with that. So then we're on the canoe, but other things that you might not think about are other wipes. Now these are baby wipes, but it does not mean only babies can use them. These are like the best things for wiping your hands, because we always bring our lunch and we pull off to the side, and best things for wiping your hands before you eat, wiping your hands after you eat, and heaven forbid you need to find a place to go to the bathroom along the route. Awesome for those sensitive areas where you need another wipe. So then, finished with the canoeing, and we had brought our dinner along as well, so we just went right up to the park, the nearby park, Wildcat Mountain Park, and we pulled into the picnicking area, and we had a towel in our back car, so we laid it out over the picnic table so it would be clean. Never even thought about pesky pests, about mosquitoes or other biting insects. And yes, they found us. And no, I forgot the insect repellent, which honestly, if you're in a place like that, insect repellent wipes are like the best. But I didn't have them because I didn't think about it. However, I did have eucalyptus essential oil with us, and so we all put some of that on, and it kind of deterred them a little bit. But I did get that I had like 3 bites, and one of them was starting to itch right away. I also had peppermint with me. I dropped some peppermint on each one of those bites. The one that was itching immediately went away. It stopped itching immediately. And by the next morning, they were basically gone. So happy to have these things with me. I would have been happier to have had my insect repellent wipes, but what I had served the purpose. We were able to enjoy our dinner and packed it up and headed home. The other thing I highly recommend is, like, you know, when you're on a canoeing trip, you always have to have a fun beverage with you, right? Well, I had the Ningxia Zing because not only is it tasty, it's hydrating, but it also gives you a little added energy because of the natural caffeine that's in it, but it won't give you that caffeine high and later that low. So anyway, that is my story. We used to go up to this place to canoe every year, the weekend after Labor Day. And we did it as a group many times, but it's been at least 5 years since we've been there. Hence the reason I really didn't have in mind that it's like you have to pack like you're camping mentality. But we still enjoyed it greatly, and it was just an awesome experience, hoping to do it again next year. So those are my tips. If you're interested in the things that I took along and I would take along again, I will never be without those products again. Even though it's fall, the sun can still be out there and we can still have those warm days. And if you're in a state where the sun is more intense, you're still going to need this. So I'll put a link in the post or in the comments, and you can take a look yourself. Have a great day and go be awesome.